Hey, everybody. Good morning. It's Saturday. It's Saturday in spring, and you can go let's go to the baseball game. Let's go watch some preseason baseball down there from Florida. Let's go out to the movies, everybody. A couple good movies playing. Yeah, let's go out to eat. Go out to a nice fancy restaurant tonight. Yeah, at a bar. Why not hang out at the bar all day? And that's right. That's right. No, you got to sit in your house all day. It's a beautiful day. The sun's out here. It's going to be 80 degrees or 68 or something. I don't know. That's okay. Hey, new nomadic. How's everybody doing? Hey, Doxy's on duty. Tim's here. Shamay, Camp Goer 1, Janice, Tina. How do you doing? Travels from Duda. Yeah, there's a bar called Homer's down the street here. I should go there. Yeah. Nick, how you doing? Where's Crutchy? Gee, I always set these shots up. Where is I set these shots up, and the Crotchy, I got him right behind me there. See him? Maybe we ought to do that. Yeah, you can't see him there. You're not hitting that like button enough. That's right. Brian, yeah, Crotchy's in quarantine in his commode over there. Let's see that. If I move there, you can see him. There he is. He needs delivering pizza. Send me 10 days money. Ladders, 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 ladders. You're not hitting that like button enough. That's right, DoorDash. It's a good way to make some money if you've been laid off because of the current situation. All right, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, guys. Yeah. All right. Hi, everybody. It's Cross-Eye. Sunny Girl, nice to see you here. Who else is here this morning? M. Cooper will work for TP. Okay, anyway. So I'll put Crotchy over here. Let's see. There he is. There he is. He's pretty good. He's doing okay. Yeah, we got I went to one of the local, I've been kind of saying Walmart, I'm down on Walmart. I don't know. The place is always too crowded. And most of the stuff they have in there, they're always picked out of the stuff I want. And I end up buying junk that I don't want, like foodstuffs. So I'll tell you. So there's a little grocery store around the corner here that I actually like. Their prices are not super cheap, but they're a nice little grocery store. And I was in there yesterday just as the man had the box, wheeled up the box full of the toilet paper. So I picked up a couple rolls. I just said, it's my lucky day. So I'm pretty well stocked up like who in Phoenix is. So anyway, that was my lucky day. I don't know. So anyway, Coley, nice to see you here. Brian, Crotchy's right there. Hi, everybody. Okay. Good morning, Sunny Girl. Art of RVing. Yeah. Did you see Crotchy was watching Gus yesterday? That's her. Yeah. That's right. Hit the like button, folks. Ronald, how are you doing? Crotchy has the Crotchy virus. It's the new thing. Yeah. The Crotchy virus. It's I don't know. Hey, Danny, how you doing? Thanks for supporting your local health food. Yeah, the business has really gone up there because, usually when I would go by there, there'd be like 2 cars in the parking lot, no one in the store. And now there's a nice crowd, and not a big crowd, but I know their business is up. It is up, and I'm glad. I know in a way that I'm glad to see that, because it is a nice place, and it's very nice, and they have a nice big dispenser there full of the hand sanitizer, wipes, and stuff. Walmart. The last couple of times I went to Walmart, that was empty, and the place is junked up, and I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Katie. Dave, I'm really afraid they are going to take our rights away. When they're already doing that, Katie. I mean, my liberal friends all think that Donald Trump's going to declare martial law and then just make himself permanent president for life, like Ferdinand Marcos in the Philippines. Thanks for not hoarding. My tummy doesn't work. What? My tummy doesn't work right? Oh, no. Squeaky RV Sales, how are you doing this morning? Katie Ray, mask, don't worry, it will be okay. Yeah. Check his temperature. I honestly, the one thing I do not have is a thermometer. I don't know if my housemate here might. He probably does, but I personally don't. And I think most of the stores are already sold out of them. I can usually tell when I have a fever, but I don't have a thermometer. At least now, yeah, I don't know. Somebody said I should go down to an auto parts store. They have those. They have some sort of temporal thermometers there you can like shoot your forehead with. I should try that. Go down to O'Reilly's and see if I can get like a car thermometer. Maybe that would work on a person. I don't know, but it looks like I think pretty much all the CVS's and stuff are sold out of those. I don't know. Travels with Duda. Since I'm now an unemployed chef, I'm going to publish an online recipe book featuring non-vegan avocado toast recipes. Yeah. Hey, Leah, how are you doing? Odd 17B. I'm fine. I'm pretty good. I have just decided, I used to do Walmart a couple times a week. I don't know. I really think if you're going to catch it from somewhere, you're going to get it from there, because there's too many people there. That's the only place I go right now where there's a lot of people, and that's the Walmart. And I don't know. I just figured the best if you can stay away from grocery stores and places like Walmart, I think that's better. Yeah, I don't have a thermometer. It is that I do have that. Look, I put that on my forehead. That I do have that. Yeah, I do. I'll just touch it. Oh, thank you, Travels with Doodah. Yeah. So I did stock up on some TP. I had these actually. These are older ones, but I did get a 4-pack. I didn't hoard it. I just got 1 pack. But I'm okay. I'm fine. Oh, Adam the Woo. I think it would be interesting if Adam should come up to Morganton and hang out here. I got a inflatable mattress there he could sleep on. He could hang out. Since I can't work, I'm available on Saturdays for Camo Dave. Hey, Betty. Yeah, Betty. Betty's a school teacher, right? I think you told me that. So yeah, so the schools are all closed, right? Well, I mean, the schools are closed on Saturdays usually. Odd 17B had to run to Lowe's for emergency plumbing supplies, and the place was packed. People aren't staying home. Yeah, I think that's going to be a problem too. Especially with the nice weather and spring coming, it's going to be nice out and people don't want to sit in their houses all day. And I really think that if you got kids, a week with the kids in the house is going to drive you crazy. You're going to want to just get outside. I was in the park yesterday, one of our parks. They've closed the facilities of the park. So the little restroom pavilion and the places where they, actually, they have little pavilions there and stuff, but those are all closed. But the actual park is open. I mean, you can just drive in, park your car, and there's the big expanse of pathways and whatever. And a lot of people were over there yesterday. Used to work at a library too. The libraries are closed. That's right. Oh my goodness. Just crazy. The problem is here right now is that we are really in heavy tree pollen season. And yeah, you go outside and you just get that, your eyes start to water and you get the scratchy throat. It is really heavy here. It's been warm. It went up to 80 some yesterday. It's starting to feel like summer already, and that pollen is really kicking in. Oh yeah, Mary. I think that's a good idea. I think to get outside and get fresh air is a good thing, and get your exercise. I think that's people should be encouraged. I realize in a big city, they don't want people out, congregating and, but if you live in a suburban or a rural area, get outside, and go to the park or go do some hiking or something. Go drive your car and find a nice place and find a field or something and just kind of kick back. And you need to do that, man. You're going to go crazy. Hey, Adrienne, how are you? Sit in the house all day and watch Breaking Bad. Well, there are worse things to do. I should go back and I remember I did that one December once. I just started. I'd already seen the whole Sopranos, and I just did that once. I just went, okay, I'm going to binge the Sopranos. I had them on DVD, so I did that. I didn't watch 24/7, but every evening I'd watch 5 or 6 episodes. And that was interesting. I enjoyed that. It was kind of, I really got into it, And Breaking Bad's a wonderful show. I do have the entire run of it in my DVD collection, which is back at my friend's house up there in Northern Virginia. But I think it's probably on Netflix or something, isn't it? Yeah, that was a good show. We are getting a huge blizzard. Oh, yeah, I saw some more snow tracking across. Wow. I don't know, man. RV Davey, it's now official. I now own the RV Davey Ranch. I close in 2 weeks. My offer was accepted. 13 acres with property. Good for you, RV Davey. I hope it's isolated. Look up the 5G effect. There's the problem, Craig. What's the 5G effect? The 5G effect. Ringleader. Swipe Mandu. Who else is here? Ronald. Yeah, missing a few folks. If I miss you, just keep on shouting out and I'll keep on posting. I'll catch up with you. Hey, Brian. Hello from East Tennessee. Dave's getting it. Yeah, blizzard. Look up the 5G effect. There's the problem, Craig. Libraries are doing drive-thrus and still offering free Wi-Fi to use in your car in the parking lot. Wow. They have a number of restaurants here in town that have outdoor seating. The burrito place I like to go to, Mountain Burrito, has a bunch of picnic tables out front. And in the winter, it's a little too chilly to eat there. But this time of the year, it'd be fine. They said technically, even though the governor has ordered the seating areas of restaurants to close, they can still stay open and do carry out. Now, technically, you can carry it out as long as you're outside the restaurant and sit down on the picnic table and eat. So people are still doing that, I'm told. I don't know if that's a good idea. A few weeks ago, I started getting really congested, have asthma, went out and got antibiotics quickly and used my nebulizer and cough drops. I'm okay now. Yeah, I think that's a scary thing right now is, especially to Camp Goer One. You got a lot of, people are getting, they got colds, they got allergies, a lot of the stuff in the springtime. I don't know how many times I wake up in the morning and I'm all congested because there's a lot of allergy stuff right now. It's bad, and you start to feel like, is this just allergy or am I getting something, RV Davey bought the Ram Ranch. Oh, my friend said to tell you, you use an old pot and 3 wash rags to wash out for toilet paper replacement. It's awkward, but use an old pot and 3 wash rags. I guess you could. I'm not, there's a couple alternatives. If you run out of TP, there's always alternatives. There's paper towels you could use. Just don't flush them. Stick them in a Walmart bag and tie it up, throw it out with your trash. You kind of stinky, but you could do that in an emergency. You can always jump in the shower, turn the shower on, and just kind of lather up and clean up that way. That's not, there's other ways to do it. It's just, the one thing I am very thankful for, I guess the one thing I think I would really, really, really miss, surprisingly, if I was on the road, especially living in a van and not being able to get to the Planet Fitness because they're closed, is the shower. this, I don't know. I really feel good. I'm every day now, pretty much I'm taking a shower and it makes me feel like I'm cleaning. You know what I'm saying? You get outside and you touch door handles. You can't avoid that. You got to push doors open if you go outside, and you got to see other people in the distance and stuff, and whatever. And how about nobody mentions Kleenex for toilet paper? Yes. Again, Betty, there's a lot of options. There are a lot of, different things you can use for TP. Army Navy's going to Flagstaff. That'll be nice this summer, right? They stay nice and cool up there. James Rockford's in the house. Hey, Rockford, can I got to get some, I want to get some stuff laminated. There's a couple of pictures of me and Crotchy that I'd like to have laminated and stuff like that. So I need your address. I think I got your address. If you are, the cop, if you're the Chicago cop, I think I have your address somewhere. But if you laminate a few things, that would be cool. Phoenix is cold in the 60s. Oh no. Yeah, there's a lot of ways you can get around not having TP. I think we're going to see that situation improve. A lot of stores now, especially the big ones like Walmart, have limits on what you can buy. I don't know why they didn't do that from the beginning. 2 weeks ago, you're seeing people load up their carts with toilet paper, the whole damn cart, and going out. They should have already started doing that. 1 pack is all you get, per customer. So anyway, build an outhouse in the backyard. Yeah. You could use napkins, right? You can use paper towels. You could use just plain old napkins, like, plain old napkins. You could use Kleenexes. You can do the thing where you use some old rags. If you still get newspapers and stuff, you could probably some of that can be kind of softened up. You can jump in the shower. There's ways around that. Is a vertical bidet. Yeah, exactly. Sven Gulli, 8 p.m. tonight on Me. What's the movie tonight, Doxy? Sometimes they run better movies than others. Check it out. What's the movie tonight on Sven Gulli on Me TV at 8 o'clock? Corn cobs. I don't know. Remember that the virus can be transmitted. Oh, it can be. Well, you're not going to give it to yourself. I mean, yeah, don't go around other people. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. No more than if you sneeze or something. What do you do? We have big dumpsters out behind the building here. You just kind of throw it in the dumpster and then run in and wash your hands. I don't know. My son works for a large grocery chain. They have stock especially for the employees. Well, that's good. It's good to have somebody who works at a grocery store. The Sears catalog, right? They had those real flimsy, or telephone book. They have those real thin pages. Yeah, the olden days, the telephone book, the Sears catalog. Streets in California, nothing but a sewer. So we'll never get over the virus. I don't know. The weird thing I was hearing, though, I was listening to somebody on NPR the other day, some lady, and she said that what's going to happen here is this virus is going to be with us for a while, and we can mitigate it, okay, by doing what we're doing now, social distancing, closing public places, that the virus will go down. But she said it won't go completely away, and if we went back to our old ways of bars and crowded parks and stuff, that it could come back, and that could last for a couple years. So she says that things are really going to change. Use your old tax returns. Yeah. Hey, did you hear? You don't have to pay your taxes. If you owe taxes on April 15th, the federal government says you don't have to pay them till the July the 15th, and you won't get a penalty. So a lot of us self-employed folks, we don't have like what you do at a business where they take out money for your taxes. We don't do that. You can make estimated payments if you want. If you don't, then you usually owe a big pile at the end at tax time. You might have some penalty thrown in there, but you may owe a couple $1,000, which And so, now I was thinking, oh, I got to write my check and mail it in by the 15th of April. But now you don't have to do it till the 15th of July. And there is no penalty. So that's good. A number of states are doing that too, that they're moving the tax things. You have to file. No, you don't even have to file. No, Betty, I think you do have to file. I'm pretty sure I read you do still have to file by the 15th, but you don't have to mail your payment in till the 15th of July. I think they still want you to file. And I did. I filed on TurboTax, and then I just said I'm going to mail in the payment on the date. Number of states are also doing that. Not all of them yet, but some states, I think North Carolina just said they will extend the deadline for payments until the 15th of July, also 3 months. Plus, the government's supposed to be sending people money. You're going to get like $1,200 per filer or something. I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it. I already filed my taxes. Took a week and a half to get it back direct deposit. Well, yeah, getting your money back is different than if you have to pay. Oh, man. Thunderbird. I want incoherent on the virus. Yeah, listen to who, you know who. Yeah, I don't know. Again, you put on 2 different channels, 3 different channels, different news networks, local news, different websites, and you get all different things on everything. Some are scary, some are not so scary. I don't know. You hear from one thing, I don't know. I think the thing that I really think the thing is just common sense. Don't go out in crowds, wash your hands a lot, jump in the shower every day or two. When you come in, if you have a sweaty t-shirt, change your, just up the cleanliness. I think that's a good thing. Do your laundry twice as often. Maybe that's twice a month instead of once a month for me. Now, I think that's a good idea. If you see somebody out in the public that's coughing or something and you really are worried that they might have it, when you come back in, take your clothes off, run around naked and jump in the shower. I don't know. The deadline was extended for the federal return. All right, so the filing deadline was extended. Okay, I must have misread it. I thought it was just, okay, well, that's good. I've already filed, but I just haven't paid, so. Very good. We got cash out of the bank and put it in your bank. Yeah. 3 feet under. Yeah. That's always a good idea. I don't think there's a problem with that. Again, people keep talking about the power going out. Yeah, we had a power failure the other day, but I think it was probably just down at the substation a couple miles away. Some squirrel probably got in the wiring, but I don't think we're going to have a problem with banks and that, No, I really don't think we have to hoard money. I mean, it's always good to have a little pile of cash around your house just in case. You never know. Something else could cause the power to go out. The Russian hackers could get into the grid and turn off your power for a while. It's a good idea to have a little emergency money around your house. Yes. If suddenly the power were to go out, I don't think the virus is going to cause that. The virus, but something else could cause that at any time. Your power could go out for a week. Maybe you got a bad storm and it knocks down the power poles and you don't have any power for a week or two. It's a good idea to have some cash around. That's not a bad idea. But yeah, if you're on full disability, you get nothing. Really? Well, you're already getting something. Pay Dave's taxes. Donation window extended to July 15th. Yes, that's right. Send me money to pay my taxes. The dollar store here has 2 shipping containers in its lot. Ooh, really? What does that mean, Danny? Does that mean they're getting new stuff coming in or what? My bank is drive-through only now. Yeah. The number of the banks, I noticed some of the banks are cutting back I noticed Bank of America here in Morganton, they've reduced their lobby hours. So their lobby hours are only 6 hours a day. And then they have a sign. Now, Bank of America is really cheaping people out here because they got rid of their drive-through a while back. They don't even have a drive-through. They just have an ATM there at the drive-through window. So they don't even have a drive-through. my bank is BB&T, soon to be Truist. What a name. They got the lobby. They may have a sign at the door saying, look, if you don't have to come in, don't come in. We appreciate it if you can do your banking online or even go through the drive-through. But if you must, you can still come in, but we'd appreciate it if you didn't. There's a little sign that says that. So yeah, and I should do that. I'm old-fashioned about checks. I still like to take my checks in and deposit them. But you can do that online now. You take a picture of it and all that, and maybe I'll have to start doing that. Since gas prices are down and they're not driving, the Nomad should be sending us money, Mark H. says. Yeah, that's right. It's $1.80 something here in North Carolina now. I visited a radio hoarded. What's a radio hoarded? I can always keep 1 year's cash to live on. Okay, well, hide it well. $1,000 was of social before it jumped up. Yeah, I thought so, Ziggy. Ziggy, you were hoarding stuff, right? I think you sent me a big long email yesterday about driving around and going to liquor stores and stocking up, huh? The Chase near your house is closing their doors at that location. Too many robberies. Wow. I noticed some of the banks in Northern Virginia and DC area are closing temporarily closing some branches, but they're still, they don't need like 20 branches. They're down to 10. So you may have to go a little further if you want to do banking, but most banks are keeping something open. Gas in Wisconsin's $1.83. Yeah. Minnesota's $1.99. We're in the 180s. $1.80 something. Yes, we have thank you very much for getting us over the wonderful 100 mark. I appreciate that. I'm not hoarding and I abhor the practice, but a friend asked me to help and I couldn't refuse. Yeah, we really shouldn't. Hoarding doesn't do any good because then it's like those people that buy, the stories about the guy that went around and drove around Tennessee and bought up all the hand sanitizer, and now they won't let him sell it on YouTube, or not on YouTube, on Amazon and eBay, and now he's stuck with all this hand sanitizer. And then there's all these poor people that can't get their hand sanitizer. That's not right. That's not right. You bought gas for $1.49 at Taco Bell. I looked at your video and it was removed because it violated whose video? What video? Janice Lala? I don't know. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-boo. Oh, they're okay. James Rockford P.O. Box. Let's see. What do we got here? Ringleader. Did Crotchy file for his taxes or do you use him as a dependent? No, I declare him as a dependent. Oh, Kenny Rogers passed away. Oh, Monchichi. I hadn't heard that. Yeah. Well, remember the first edition? I loved it. Kenny Rogers in the first edition back in like the late 60s, early 70s. Oh, man. Yeah. Wow. He was big. He was huge. I remember when I got out of college in 1980, and I went to work at a record shop at a mall. The mall had just opened. That was back in the days when they were opening malls. And we were like, I think it was called Harmony Hut or something. And we catered to middle-aged people. It wasn't where kids went to buy their stuff. They went to the goofy record shops. We were catering to ladies at malls. And we could not keep that Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers would just sell out. Every time we got boxes of Kenny Rogers albums, they would instantly sell out. Oh, man. And I remember I had to go. They actually had me drive over to the warehouse in Maryland to pick up boxes of Kenny Rogers albums, that Gambler album or whatever. Yeah, he was huge back then. And Barbra Streisand, Barry, and that BG dude that did that album, that I Am a Woman in Love. That album just played on our turntable constantly until I went insane. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Let's see. What else is going on here? Let me just check a few things. Good morning, B in Athens. Nice to see you here. She was working at the hospital. Yeah, you're right. You could declare me as a dependent for 2019, right? Oh man. Let's see. Boo 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 boo. Hey, we got a new video up this morning. RV Joey's back, and she went up to the dollar store and she bought a whole bunch of candy and stuff. Fiddle faddle, candy. Ugh. I don't know. Hey, Tasmod, nice to see you here. Let's see, just checking up here. All right. Aquatics Live. I was happy. Brought my camping food before the issues. Sure, they are sold out now. Yeah. That was an interesting idea. Somebody said if you're in the Walmart and they're out of stuff in the regular TP aisle for like hand sanitizer in the back where they have all the pharmaceutical junk, go check the camping section because you can find some interesting stuff there. Now that's probably everybody's probably got that idea and already done it, but yeah. What's up? That's right. We're juggling toilet paper today. I'm going to barter. Yeah, I'm going to go into a store and order my Firehouse sub and then say, how many rolls can, oh, yeah, 2 rolls for that. Okay. I'm going back out today and buy more things like flour, beans, and that long-term. Yeah. Okay, good. I really don't think there's going to be a problem. I really think now people have kind of calming down a little bit and they're saying, okay, there's still the shipments of food and stuff are still coming in and there may be occasional shortages, but we need to calm down and just kind of say it's a new reality now. It's a new way of living for a while. The old days are gone. Now it's kind of, cocooning, I guess you could call it, staying at home more often, don't go out, don't run to the grocery store every day or every other, day, once a week and just get what you need. Do more home cooking. I bought TP for a neighbor yesterday, 2 4-packs. Manager said they were sold out 8 minutes. Yeah. Wow. Go to the lesser known stores. Yeah, that's exactly right, Betty. I think, they have those Mercados here, the Hispanic ones, quite a few of them around town. You can go in there and again, not everybody's going to have everything, but, try going to other places other than the Walmarts and the Publix and the Food Lions and the Krogers. They shut down beaches yesterday here. Oh, they shut the beaches down. What? I think that's terrible. Now, maybe they don't have lifeguards or something, but yeah, you can use your old shirts and use those for TP too. Yes. Plaquenil. What's Plaquenil? Yeah. Is that experimental drug that they were talking about? My friend is a bartender. She got 4 rolls of TP for a tip. Well, good. See, I don't know. I don't understand why they're closing the beaches. I think if you, want to go to lay on a beach and you don't want to, it's not a crowd and you're out there by yourself, I think breathing in the fresh air, the fresh sea air is a good thing. I don't know. They can close the beaches. Does that mean you still can't even go on them? I don't know. It's like a park, go to park, but don't hang around with other people. Just go take a nice walk. Go find a trail somewhere and do something. You can't sit in the house all day. Okay, Noreen, yeah, Florida, yeah. What was going on with spring break? I get that. If they're all jammed up on the beaches, yeah. But, if there's an empty beach in North Carolina and you want to go take a little snooze on it, why not? Mark Bud Jones! After Gen Zers were so irresponsible, same thing in Wrightsville Beach. Well, they did report, there was all those reports of how young people aren't, are getting they're immune or they're getting very mild cases of it. And they reported that a lot, and they said that, the only people that have to worry are those old people over 40, and then they're now, then so all of a sudden these young people are going, okay, it doesn't affect us, which it does, they can spread it and all that. And even if they don't get bad cases of it, they still can get it and spread it. Okay. And that's the scary, I think, thing about the virus is that a number of people get this thing, show no symptoms or very mild symptoms, don't feel like they have it, and then they just go out and spread it. Go visit grandma at the nursing home and make her very sick. So yeah, it's very weird. That is one of I think the one element of this virus that's really strange is how a good number of people, sometimes up to 80%, don't get serious symptoms from it. And they may just think, oh, I got a little allergy or a cold or something. And they're spreading it. And then other people that are high risk get it and get very sick. Yeah, that's very true, Leisure. Young people are responsible for the community spread. They get it, and then they spread it, and then they don't get very sick. Maybe, yeah. They're getting rid of all the old people, taking over the world. Hey, old stonard. Yeah, they're partying like it's 1999, right? Doxy. Oh, Rebecca, so sorry to hear that. They have a number of cases here in Western North Carolina now. I haven't seen any in my actual county, but the nearby counties have them, and they're almost all people at nursing homes. They're now finding that young people are getting the severe symptoms that makes them have to go to the hospital. Now it's common. Oh, my goodness. Well, again, I think we have to also take the numbers. We have to take the numbers with a little grain of salt. The numbers of people that are, official cases, probably you could multiply that by 10 or 20 or more than that. I think that most people, the younger people that get it, have not gotten terribly sick from it, but there are some, and again, they say 85% of the people that get this virus, it's just going to be nasty for a couple of days and they get over it, but they can spread it before they show symptoms. Sometimes they don't get many symptoms and still spread it. So it's spreading like crazy. Yeah. And yeah, we have a 32-year-old wow, that's awful. Are there any, I don't want to HIPAA you, but are there any underlying, you wonder if there's, somebody who's 32 with underlying issues, a healthy 32-year-old. Yeah, that would scare you. Only in California are they putting the homeless in RVs on oceanfront property. No joke. My dad had a friend. My dad always told me a story about his friend that he and his friend went swimming in some water hole, and then the next day the friend got pneumonia and died. I don't know. There's always cases of stuff like that. No one is immune. Last thing, men are dying twice as often as yeah. Yeah, I've heard that too. I don't know. My residents are not nervous at all, not happy with the restrictions in the building, though. Oh, wow. When do you ain't got a Ziggy? Oh, my. Branded. My sister used to love that show. My sister, when she was a kid, had the crush on Chuck Connors. What do you do when you're branded? And they rip off his buttons and they snap. Yeah, that's a funny show. Yeah, I think they were in that on one of the old channels, like Antenna TV or something. Tasmod got your taxes done. Good. Yeah, I did my taxes a couple weeks ago. Filed everything. Everything's accepted, but I still owe money to the feds and to the state. I haven't heard from Virginia. I owed money in Virginia. So I moved here on the 1st of January. So I'm trying to do it make everything real easy to do my taxes. So as of January 1, I am a resident of North Carolina, so I don't have to, next year, when I file for 2020, I only have to file North Carolina and the feds. I don't have to do a Virginia one in there because I was here. I did it. Made the move on January 1st. Okay. So I owe Virginia money from 2019. I haven't seen them yet if they've decided to extend the date. Virginia is different though. We don't have to pay till May the 1st. They're always a couple weeks later than the feds. I noticed the town of Morganton. We're right here at the Morganton City Hall, and they just put out a press release yesterday that the City Hall is now officially closed to the public. They still have employees working there, but the public is not allowed into the City Hall anymore. So they have, you can pay bills, you can pay your taxes. They have the power company, the cable company in there. If you want to go into the City Hall building, you have to call first and get an appointment. You can't just walk in anymore. Did I pay my doxinator? Yeah, I pay him in love. Okay, he says, no, Dave, I want love. Remember, they moved the last file date to the 15th. Okay, yeah, well, I've already filed. Drive-through places had long lines. Other stores are closed. Well, you're in where? Oregon, right? Wow. Wow. Mark and Carrie, the art of RVing, I'd rather have neither. What? Artist on the road, good morning. Who else is here? Who else have I missed? Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, I'd rather have a brand than a tattoo. I don't know, man. Blue Wave, nice to see you here. How's everybody doing this morning? Nice weather here. We had some rain last night. I think it's going to be a little cooler today. A lot of trucks on the freeways. Well, that's good. That means products are getting moved around and those shipments are coming into the Walmarts. Yeah. Yeah, we heard Kenny Rogers passed away. I think he was living down in Georgia, wasn't he? Barb was telling me that he's somewhere not far from Athens. A big spike in birth. That's right. Everybody's going to be home. Everybody's home now. They have nothing to do. So what do? You do that. That's probably very true. Let's see. So March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Going to be a lot of babies being born in December. We chose to make we had a choice to make airlines. What is it? Oh, it's popping around real fast. We had a choice to make airlines, cruise lines, restaurants losing customers and going bankrupt, or senior assisted living losing customers. We chose the latter. Wow, the latter. They say that, it's a real possibility that a lot of the restaurants and stores that you like, especially the small ones, will not survive being closed or shut down or whatever for all this time. If there's a restaurant that you like and they're still open, at least doing drive-through or carry-out, you need to go and patronize them, because these guys, your fellow countrymen and women, they need their jobs, and it's a good thing if yes, it's one thing to go and stock up on stuff at the Walmart and all that, but at the same time, your fellow people, they need their jobs, and and you want to get something different. You know what I found, and I stocked up on some of those bowl, those microwave bowl things. I'll tell you, man, those are really awful. I don't know who makes them. There's a whole lot of brands, those bowls of rice and beans and stuff, and they're awful. I don't know. I bought several brands of those. Amy's is the one they sell down here at the they sell like these Thai veggie things, bowls and things, and I have to tell you, they're pretty awful. They don't give you a lot of stuff. They don't look like the box, and they don't taste very good. I guess if you're starving, you can eat them, but some of those microwave dinners are really just plain horrible. Home Depot's closing at 6. Wow. Yeah, a lot of the hospitals, Betty, around here are saying no elective surgeries or anything. My friend, he has, he had heart thing back in November, and he has the therapy. He has 3 times a week goes for this therapy where they put him on a treadmill and stuff. And they said no more of that for 6 to 8 weeks at least. Let me just check something here. Check something here. All right. I'm gonna like my own video. Stouffer's is actually pretty good. For frozen food, yes, Stouffer's is good. I honestly, some of the Walmarts, some of those Walmart great, whatever they call them, those aren't bad for frozen dinners. You know, they have some of the lasagna stuff and some of the spaghetti ones. They're not great, but yeah, some of those microwave dinners though are just awful. They're really bad. You know, and they don't put a lot in them. This big bowl full of this wonderful, you know, and it's, you know, they ought to do like, you know, what the picture on the cover looks like. I've done that a couple times. Here's the picture on the cover, and then here's what comes out of the microwave. And the picture on the cover is this beautiful thing, and the thing that comes out of the microwave is just slop. Oh, you want to go camp with RV Davey on his 13 acres? Ooh. Yeah, how do I get the Flagstaff? I don't know. Are they still flying? You have to fly into Phoenix and then rent a car and go. I don't know, man. Yeah, Old Stone, right. Yeah, then doing that, they're expanding unemployment benefits and stuff like that, but good luck getting through. Learn to cook, Dave. TV dinners are better. The art of RVing. Kenny Rogers lemony chicken. What? Oh, you're okay, Ox. The Walmart there in Wilmington, North Carolina has Kroger pizza. Yeah. No, I really didn't. I didn't stock up on the pizza. We don't have any Krogers here, but I knew Walmart does have some of those cheapy pizzas. I should have. I maybe should. Yeah. They do have my little store around the corner has frozen pizzas too. How do you get the Flagstaff? Practice, practice, practice. I know. How do you boil water? I need to learn how to make my own burgers. You know, I love burgers. You know, you get some ground beef and then you just kind of stick it on a thing and stick it in the oven, right? Dave's views are down. That's right. My views are down 83%, like Nomadic Fanatic. Thank goodness for Patreon. Oh! I do like these nomads, right? I mean, they're just, you see some of them, and they do their live streams, and they come on, and they're, I really need $500. Please send me some super chat. Please, I'm only going to be here a few more minutes. I really need $400 or $500. You know, it's like they're starving and they don't have food, whatever. And then the next week, the next two videos later, they're buying an e-bike for $1,700. You know, I'm just like, oh, they just turn it on, turn it off. You know, spending spree. And it's not buying food and it's not, you know, buying gas and getting repairs even. It's buying stuff. The TV and the bike and the motorcycle and the satellite dish and the thumper, the big subwoofers and the, you know, and it's this and this and this and this and the portable, you know, swimming pool and whatever. And then they come on. Oh, my views are down so much, and oh, please go on my Patreon. You know, you need to pay for my vacation, my nonstop vacation, guys. Yeah, I don't know, Mark. I don't know. I think everybody's ad revenue is down across the board here on YouTube, but you know, I haven't talked to anybody who's down 80% especially somebody who's posting regularly, you know, maybe 20 or 30%. Vitamin D, is that good? Okay, Tasman. I do take my supplement pills. You want to be careful with vitamin D, though. You don't want to overdose on it. Some of those vitamins are water soluble, like vitamin C, where you can take too much and it doesn't hurt you. But some of the vitamins can be toxic if you take too much of them. So they build up in your system. Vitamin D is good, but yeah, be careful about taking too much of it. Sunny girl, good luck. Thank you. That's right. That's right. My nonstop vacation. But I'm producing content for you that you like, right? Oh, wow. Yes, A, D, E, and K are not water. That's right. See, Barb's there with our Barb should do a channel, coronavirus nurse. Right. Just be careful when you do those viruses, A, D, E, and K, that you don't overdose on them. Just don't pop pills and just keep taking them because they're not water soluble, And you can get toxic effects by taking too much of some of that stuff. China did a case study in January, and chloroquine. Quinine. Is that the same kind of quinine they put in tonic water? I don't know. Yeah, right. Vitamin D is in sunshine, isn't it? It's like go out and get a sunburn, right? I'm a Flintstones kid. Remember that? I remember that. Chicken Scratch Travels. How many of those Jackery videos can you watch? Yeah, I like Hobo. I really, really, really like Hobotech Tom. He's such a cool cat. I like him. I wish he'd just get on the road or do something interesting. I get tired of the product reviews. I don't know. He's a funny guy. I don't know. I'm Jackeried out too. If you need hand sanitizer, can't find any, buy aloe and rubbing alcohol and mix them. Okay, Thunderbird, that's a good idea. Yeah, Barb says at the hospital there they have these big giant UV things where you ultraviolet light can kill germs too, but I don't think you can stick your hands in it, right? It's for stuff. But then she says you take your phone out of it and your phone smells like it's on fire or something. It's like melting the circuitry inside. I don't know. Meds for malaria. Yeah, Miss Red Herring. That is the same thing. Remember when the Ebola thing popped up a couple years ago and is mainly in Africa? And they were just doing that. They just started testing, what else? People are going to pass away anyway. So they just started testing some drugs on some of the victims of that. And actually, some of the drugs seem to work. Now, they can't go through the whole testing procedure just yet because they don't have time for that. It can take years. But, if you're laying there and there's nothing else happening and your situation is grim, go ahead and try some stuff. See if it works. Why not? Well, good for you, RV Davey. You paid cash. Good for you. That's right. 134 in the house. That's right. I don't know, man. It's a crazy world, isn't it? It's just crazy. Maybe Barb can knit some squares in her spare time. Oh, thank you, Mary. Wow. Yeah. Austin Joseph. My sister and her husband have a cabin in Munns Park. What's the best Devive? What's the best Devive? Oh. Mary Sanders. Thank you, Mary. Did my inheritance finally come through, RV Davey? Aren't you watching the Saturday morning cartoons? Remember that? Are you old enough to remember Saturday morning cartoons? When, back in the 60s and 70s, kids would get up early on Saturday morning and all the networks would have Saturday morning cartoons. You got your 3 channels, ABC, CBS, NBC, and they'd all be running cartoons all morning. That was cool. That was really cool back then. Here in Oz, they are trying to get the V test down to 1.5 hours instead of 5 days. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, and that's another reason you're seeing a lot of the numbers jumping. You know, they have those stats, how many cases in each state, and all of a sudden, you know, they're suddenly jumping. Well, the reason is because more people are getting tested. You know, those numbers were artificially low for quite a while there because they couldn't test anybody. So, I don't know. Chilcot State Park is no longer. Yeah, there was a very good video. I forget the couple that I did them. Yeah, they were on my morning show yesterday. I can't remember their RVing is Wonderful or whatever their channel's called. They were talking about how a lot of the state campgrounds are getting shut down. And then they're finding what you have to do now is find, you know, like something, you know, I don't know about the 1,000 Trails. Are they shutting down campgrounds too? But you can find some smaller independent campgrounds kind of out of the way where people they'll still stay open. Friday night Disney. Wow. Yes, Saturday morning cartoons. Remember that? That was cool. That was really cool. Yeah, all the, you know, you get up, your parents wanted to sleep in on Saturday morning because they've been working all week. So, you know, oh, thank you, Blue Wave. I will do that. Cheap plug. That's right, Mr. Tom Petty, the Tom Petty lookalike guy, right? Romper Room, yeah. I see. I don't have a little. I see. Oh, I see people lurking. I see a lot of. I see Lonnie. Lonnie's. Jeez. And I see Carolyn and another Carolyn. And I see Saucy. Oh my, there's a big white tent. Wow. All of a sudden, the New York Mayor Cuomo. It's not Mayor Cuomo, it's Mayor Blasio. New York, it's Governor Cuomo, but yeah, Mayor Blasio. 7,000 positives, right. Yeah, but they are really pushing. Governor Cuomo was really pushing for the tests. Yes, yeah. New York, Washington, and California, those are the 3 states that have about 90% of the cases, yes. Why are they closing the state parks? Somebody told me it's just because they need to have the people there to watch over them, the rangers and stuff or whatever they are, and they're just closing down all the state stuff. It's just they're closing the state buildings, they're closing this down, and and the other thing is too, they said there's nobody there to kind of clean. They don't want to have people cleaning the restrooms and stuff like that. They did that here in Morganton. They closed the park. You can still go into the park and walk around and do stuff, but the restrooms and the facilities are all closed. Blue Wave Odyssey. Yeah, check out. You're down in Florida, right? Here in Louisiana, almost all the cases are in Orleans Parish. Well, yeah, that's where you're seeing all the cases. They're all in metro areas, right? Here in North Carolina, it's Charlotte, Greensboro, and Raleigh. That's about 90% of the cases. Okay, Charlotte is now like 100 cases, and they're 75 miles away from here. Then some of the suburban counties, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. And then once you get into the rural areas, it's, you don't see too much of it. But in just about every urban area, Richmond, Virginia, Washington, D.C. has a couple hundred cases. Baltimore, yeah, Philadelphia, and then New York is the big kahuna right now. They have, then they're doing a lot of testing up there. I guess the best advice, if you can, get out of the big cities. If you have if you have a country house or relatives that are living somewhere in a ruralish area or away from a big place, probably a good idea to kind of get away from the big cities. Just be very, very careful. Elvis has no place to shower. Yeah, I know. What do? You have these gym memberships to go shower. And I was saying that. I think I was starting to say that earlier. One of the things that I'm really thankful for, at least having an apartment, is a nice bathroom and a place to shower. Okay. I find that I come outside, I do some stuff. I maybe go to the store, I pick up some groceries, I go to the park and hike. And then it's nice to be able to just come in after you've been out in the public and you're now in for the evening, jump in the shower, soap up, put on some clean clothes. It just makes you feel better, like you're doing something, Send them to Morganton. That's right. Yeah, we could resurrect the map. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea, Barb. It's something to do. My all that free time I now have, I can make those little stickers and stick them up. I wish I could get a giant dry erase map of the United States. That's what I really want. Like something that's like 6 feet by 4 feet, big giant erase. I got to find that and then just write, get those little dry erase markers and put little arrows. That would be so much better than I don't know, putting those sticky yellow tabby things on and then they fall off and they're hard to write and they're hard to see. I don't know. Got to figure it out. Maybe I could set up something virtual, like, on the computer and do it. I don't know. Don't put me on it. Send the nomads to Dave's vertical bidet. Yeah. Like just take your clothes off and just get the hose out and hose somebody down. That'll work. Oh, thank you, Austin. Yeah, I was walking around Morganton the other day. It's a nice town. It's a very nice town. I was just thinking the other day how much I really like it here. I really do. I like it here. It's a nice pace. It's not crazy fast. I can walk around. There are a lot of nice people here. And there's a lot of cool places to go out and explore. I really, really like it here. And these apartments, are so cool. I just love them. I am very happy everything has worked out so far. Oh. Nomadic Fanatic is looking for his viewer stimulus check. That's right. YouTube ought to do that. We realize everybody's revenue is down. So we here at Google, with all this money we have, we're going to start sending our wonderful YouTube family a nice fat extra pile of money every month. Why don't they do that? Share it. You guys at YouTube, you're busting your asses to get content up so people watch our channel and keep us going through this tough time. So we're going to send every YouTuber, if you have at least 1,000 subscribers, we're going to send you a check every month for $500. Oh, no, it's snowing in Cleveland. Linda Barker. We had a high of 66 in Cleveland yesterday, and it's snowing today. I remember when I was at college at beautiful JMU in Harrisonburg, Virginia, up in the Shenandoah Valley there up in the mountains. There was, what was it? It was October. It was like October the 1st or 2nd, and we had 70 degrees. It was beautiful. Everyone's out on the lawns and everything. And then the next morning you woke up, and we had a foot of snow. I remember that. It's just wild. Oh, my God, what happened? Everybody wakes and looks out. There's a friggin' foot of snow out there. Use a dry erase map decal by Wall Pops. All right. Dry erase map decal by Wall Pops. Let me look for that. I got the other machine here. Dry erase map decal by Wall Pops. Oh, yeah. Amazon. Okay, that's a world map. Yeah, I don't want a world map. I mean, we could use a world map because we got itchy boots and stuff. Yeah, but I'd rather just focus on the North American chunk. Let's see if they got a North America map. That's what I should have typed in here. Dry erase. Let's see, USA map. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. Dry erase USA map. Oh, yeah, okay, there's a couple good ones. Yeah, there's one with, I'd rather just have them all the states just one color, like a white. Yeah, I'm going to have to look through here and find something. Oh, there's one. Oh, here we go. Let's see, Etsy. It's on Etsy. Oh, my goodness, that's it. $47.95. Yeah, it's called the What's it called? $47.95. It's called the USA Map Dry Erase Wall Decal Erasable Map Surface Wall Decals by Graphics Mesh. Ships free to the United States. I wonder what the size is. Okay. Oh wow, 26 by 42 inches. That's still not that big, is it? 42 inches. Yeah, that would work. It would be better, but that's like $70. Oh man, yeah, that's a bit. $75.95 for the 42 by 26. I don't know. It's a little pricey. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I checked there's a restore here, Habitat for Humanity. Maybe I'll pop over there today. Sometimes you find they actually had some laminated dry erase maps over there. Yeah. I wish Ishy Boots would stop rolling up to men in distress and offering to help. Man, she just has this calm personality, doesn't she? I'm just saying. Oh, yeah, right. No need to send donations. Just send me find a nice big dry erase map that's got like a white, so it would look good to write on. And then, I'll get a big tube in the mail over there. Oh no. Arby Davies getting surgery on his knees. I know someone else who needs that too, but I'm not going to dox them. Oh. Hello from Oregon. Hey, Michael and Bella, how are you doing? Oh, I need a big dry erase map, preferably like a white background with just the outlines of the states on it. The bigger, the better. And then I've got a bunch of dry erase markers. The Copy King blank U.S. map. Yeah, I don't know. That again, 36 inches. I guess it's a good size. I'd like something that's like big, like that, like that. I could do it. That's right. I'll get a projector. You know what? I just had an idea. The apartment manager said we are allowed to paint up the walls and stuff as long as we paint it over before we leave when our lease is up. I wonder if there's some sort of that would be interesting if you could put up like on the wall over there, just draw. I don't know. That would mess up the walls though, wouldn't it? Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm map begging. I'm just going through some ideas. That's right. All the schools are closed. Maybe they could have they can get me a map. Yeah. I don't know. One of those teacher stores. I don't know if those are still open. Yeah. That's right. Since the earth is flat. That's right. Now there's a good one. A Paycon pack. Yes. The Paycon P. There. I'm going to Paycon PAC. Let's see. The Paycon PAC 78760. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah. Oh, I like there. Yes. Now that is that. Oh, $23. Oh wow. I wonder what that's good. Now that is good. That's only 23 is something I could afford. And that's what, 740? Oh, that's a good size, 48 by 72. What is that made of? Is that made of just paper? I wonder what that's actually made of. Let's see here. DK Classroom Outlet, 2337. I wonder what it's made of. I don't know what it's. Is it just paper or is it? I wish it. I wish it said just. Yeah, I don't know. That looks weird. That is exactly what I want, but I don't know. Is it paper? If it's paper, I'd have to use little stickum things on it. Yeah, Donald Trump Sharpies. Don't buy one. All right, Sunny girl, I'm not going to buy one. Tax deductible. That's right. Crotchy's tax deductible. That's right. I'm tax deductible. That's right. That's right. Can you deduct vodka on your taxes if you're using it as a hand sanitizer? It's a good question. At least you can tell the government, I'm using it as a hand sanitizer. Hey, Gary from Brooklyn, are you staying safe up there, huh? I'd be a little worried in New York City right now. That seems to be ground zero for the good old corona. Man. Yeah. I was born in New York City. I was born in Manhattan. Funny girl. Anyway, I got to refill my tea, so I will, let's see, I'll put on some background music here. Let's see. Oh, well, yeah, I'll put on, I know what I'll put on. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Oh, yeah. No, that's not the one I want. That's not the one I want. Oh, no. Okay, I can't. It's going to drive me crazy. This is going to go wild. It's going to flip on top of each other. You're going to get feedback. We're going to get feedback. We're going to get feedback, man. I'm going to fill up my tea. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Hello. Hello. Hello, I'm back. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Oh, man. All right, let me catch up on here. What did I miss? Linda Barker, I see you here. Yeah. Yeah, it's a corrugated map. Yeah, I don't know. Laminate it, right. Yeah, I'll have to get Rockford to laminate it. They'll just drive over to Chicago. The Addicted Prepper. Evie's delivering pizzas. A little piece of pizza. Oh, man. How many people would like Dave to lose the Spanish moss? Oh. I keep thinking about growing a full beard, and then I grow it out a little bit, and then I just look so deranged. And I really look like I'm a homeless, crazy person, and then I shave that off. Oh, wow. Thank you, Brian. No, that'll buy me a couple of pizzas there at the Walmart. Yeah, I'm not even going to try going to Walmart on a Saturday anymore. No way. Oh, free to travel, 12:40 a.m. Let's see. So where would that make you? Like what? Australia, New Zealand? Wow. Well, I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for coming over and joining us. The Addicted Prepper. Moving on. Puppet Man has a video up. Oh, okay. Timmy. A little wait. Camp Goer, how do you think cataract surgery for, oh my, I don't know, a lot, Camp Goer 1. You know, the key thing I learned from some friends of mine that own some dogs is that prices for dog surgeries and stuff go way down if you go to rural areas. Don't do it in a city. DC, one of my friends, they had the dog needed some sort of surgery on its leg or something, and in the Washington area, it had been like $5,000, and they drove down to Roanoke, and it was like half that price. So, you know, if you're living in Brisbane, okay, all right, say hi to Billy if you're down there. Hey, Billy, what's up, Billy? Tell Billy, don't be a hero, Billy. Yeah, vet school is also good. That's right. The university. Yeah, that's right. Barb was saying that she gave me a big tour of several big tours of the University of Georgia there. Although right now they're probably, the school's closed, right? So that's not really an option at the moment. A lot of schools are closed with this current situation. But that's always a possibility if we get back to normal times. Yeah, you can do lamination at Michael's, huh? Yeah. Something that big. You look Rob Harth, hell bent for leather, and go frugal. Yeah, Rob Halford. I'm doing the Rob Halford look. Me and Unibasist. People are dropping their dogs off at the shelters because of the virus. Somebody asked one of the experts that. They said they've never had a case of coronavirus, at least this strain, in a dog. I don't think your dog has to worry about it. There is dog health insurance available. Yes, it is. I've heard of that too. I don't know. Hey, Wandering Willie. I like that name. When one realizes it could always be worse, they may stop complaining so much. That's true. Again, that's one of the things in life, no matter how bad things are, they could always be worse. Oh, one of the Tasmad's cats went blind, tried to jump on the chair, but the chair had been moved. Poor cat. Oh. My sister's dogs, they're probably mainly blind because they do have like cataracts. They're old dogs, but they're not as spry as they used to be. Let's see here. Yeah, again, thank you, Brian. That's very nice of you. Her dogs are not as spry as they used to be, and they will jump, not realizing they can't do it anymore. They'll jump off the bed, thinking they used to be able to jump off her bed. Now when they jump off the bed, they fall and like, ah! Oh yeah, the dog thinks they can still do it and they can't. Or they'll try to jump up on a couch or something. And they used to be able to do that, and they do kind of a half jump, and then they twist and fall and hit the ground. Oh, okay. All right. No, I'm only going till 11 a.m. Eastern time, which is 10 o'clock for you. We will not interfere with the all important virus update. The dachshund has to sit in the shade because it was a hot dog. Yeah, I know. Count Yorga, how are you doing? I have a cat with dementia. Yeah. Yeah, what did we have? When I was a kid, we had 3 dogs. One of them got hit by a car, but the other two lived to be very old. And both of them, they get, one of our old dogs was a Cocker Spaniel, and he would have like seizures. He would go outside and then he'd just fall over and start twitching. And we took him to the doctor, and he said, he's got cancer, but as long as he's not in intense pain, we'd probably keep him around. And then we had another dog that, kind of just completely went. It was 14, German short-haired pointer that just kind of completely went, he fell apart. He literally fell apart. Oh, total chicken pie soup. What's better than a spelling bee? A talking dog. 3-dog night, yeah. One is the loneliest. Adam ought to play that. Adam the Woo now ought to play One is the Loneliest Number while he's doing all those Disney explorations and Orlando explorations. He's doing all these Orlando by himself because there's nobody around. Everybody's hunkered down in Orlando. So, most of the parks are closed, but there's a few things that are still open and there's nobody there. And Adam's walking around, empty. He goes up on that big Ferris wheel all by himself. And Disney Springs, which is still open, but most everything is closed. And they'll be playing One is the Loneliest Number. Man, I would like going to Disney all by my, no crowds. If the place was open, that would be cool. Maybe I could Disney opened their park just for Dave. One person today is allowed in. Dave, and I'm social distancing, right? That would be interesting. The B is this B. Barb is a very good speller. That's right. She spells very well. I should let her correct all my emails. Terrible. I just type and things come out all crazy. Save a dog. Somebody needs to get sober. Yeah, I love Sober. Sober's my favorite dog. Oh, no, Tasman has a poop bucket in his truck in case the rest areas are closed. Oh, no. Yeah. Man. Oh, my. Oh, my word. So anyway, what else is there to say? Again, we're kind of looking for content on these nomads. Not everybody's doing it. Eric, basically, he's kind of hunkered down in Texas. His YouTube revenue's down. Where's Mike? Mike is with I think his uncle or something, he said, some family members there in Tucson. So he's kind of hunkering down there. I don't know. Where is Kevin now? I haven't Kevin. He's at least getting his new 4x4 up. Yeah, Crotchy's. He's very quiet. He goes through, Say hi to the folks, everybody. Crotchy. Hi, everybody. It's Crotchy the puppet. Yeah, I got to get together with Gus. Me and Gus are going to get together real soon. He's Art of RVing there. Mark and, Mark. I can't remember. Carrie, I think. Mark and Carrie, yeah. So we're gonna get together real soon. Maybe we'll do a split screen. He'll be there and I'll be there, and he'll be there and I'll be there. Yeah. All right, there he is. He's talking. He likes to just kind of go into deep trances when Ooh. Oh, really? I know. I saw Blue Van Dan love the Cape. I saw Blue Van Dan the other day, and he was kind of off by himself. And I saw Laurie say she was leaving the group. So I don't know. Hello. How does he start? He always, hello, YouTube. You've been watching live pool games. My Doxy said his wife likes to watch people playing like not roulette, those one-armed bandits. Yeah, there's just channels where they just do that nonstop. Wanderlust Estate is in Cincinnati. Yes, I did see him arrive there the other day in the rain. He said he's staying with another somebody who's a famous YouTuber, I think. We're all trying to wonder who it could be. Who's in Cincinnati? Yeah, Ms. Red Herring. I don't watch too much of that virus stuff. It'll just drive you crazy. You know what you got to do. You know the deal. You know the drill. You know that's kind of the way it's going to be for the while. You know, hand sanitizer, social distancing. You know, stay home as much as you can stand. Howdy, neighbors. That's it. Howdy, neighbors. You know, well, you just keep drumming it into you. You know, I don't know. And that's what I do. I mean, I do watch the news updates and I plug in a few websites and keep up to date on things, but I can't sit here and watch it on YouTube too. I mean, if you're doing a video where you're talking about nomads, talking about how they're dealing with stuff, that's okay. But I can't watch all the heavy duty stuff. Have you been watching my Viz behind the scenes? No, I haven't, Blue Wave. Doxy has a case of corona. He is self-quarantining. Doxy he gets bad viruses too. He says every March he gets really all congested and stuff. I think he's okay though. Hey, Brian, stay safe. New York City, that's kind of a ground zero right now. You got to really, you've got you got a good governor and a good mayor, I guess. I don't know, man. It's funny because every time I see New Rochelle, that's like the center of ground zero now, I always think of the Dick Van Dyke Show. Remember that? The old Dick Van Dyke Show with Mary Tyler Moore, that was New Rochelle, right? It was set there. I mean, yeah. I can't get more social distance than here in northern Minnesota. Yeah. It is true. I mean, even here in Western North Carolina, very few places, unless you go to Walmart's like the only Walmart and some grocery stores. That's where you'll find crowds. Everywhere else is pretty. You can walk around downtown Morganton and, there aren't too many crowds. Now, it's sad because people will be coming to town for the weekends. They got weekend events and concerts and stuff planned. I think that's all been put on hold. So, yeah, Corona cigar virus. The only way you can get it is through your eyes, nose, and mouth, right? So don't touch your face. And again, that's hard to do, right? Because you're just all of a sudden you're rubbing your eyes or scratching your nose and, no, don't touch your face. I had to be real careful with that. It's like putting stuff down in stores, like what do you do too? You got stuff. You bought stuff at a grocery store. What do you do with it? You put it down on the belt for the checker lady, or they have the little stand there for the, self-checkout. You got to put it down and then scan it. I guess you could get a cart, but then you got to wipe the carts down and keep it in the cart. And even, wiping a cart down, that's, even if somebody, I don't know, even that is kind of sketchy. So yeah, and then you put, and then you'll like take out your card, and then as you're doing that, you put your hand on the thing. Oh, shouldn't touch that. Or you take your wallet out, put your wallet down, put your phone over here. Oh no, wait. So I've gotten to the point now where I don't even take my phone into stores. I leave it in the car because then I'm gonna put my phone down on a thing, and they say, well, what if somebody coughed on that area? Yeah. I'll leave. Do I need the phone while I'm in the store? No, leave the phone in the car because I'm just going to put that stupid phone down somewhere. Yeah. And it's going to get contaminated. Well, then I got to get the wipe and scrub the phone down, Yeah, someone said that wear like a motorcycle helmet, or something, or a space helmet. Get one of those space helmets and wear that into stores, Yeah, goggles, those big goggles you get like at Home Depot, when you're out there, spray painting something. Man. All right, folks. We got 2 more minutes. Periscope is a great live streaming app for musicians. Yes. Ding, ding, ding. The recess bell. Private. Okay, there we are, Barb. Only 4K per day. She'll be your private dirty nurse. And dirtiness. She'll be your private duty nurse for 4K per day. That's $1,000 less than what Line Scoop. He would be your virus butler, but he wanted 5K per day. But that's Canadian dollars, so Maury Amsterdam. Did he? There's no lyrics. Oh, so you think you've got troubles? Well, trouble's a bubble. So tell Mr. Trouble to get whatever. Diamond Slash Ranch. All right, folks. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Miss Red Herring, B in Athens, all our wonderful moderators, Noreen, Sunny Girl, and of course, the Doxy. That's right. Yeah, you're undercutting Line Screw 1. That's right. I'll tell you, I would rather have B as my nurse than Andy Line Screw as my butler. All right, ST. See ya. We're the Smiths. Yeah. Wandering Willie, Chad from GB, a duty nurse. Yeah. Want to do our thanks especially to Barb because she's on the front line. She's one of the frontline people. You know, she's a nurse. She's working at Athens Hospital there. She works in the ER, so she's on the front line. Okay, she's there with all the people with all their scared whatever. They come in there. All the doctors are sending everybody over to the ER. So we want to do a shout out to Barb. Take your pills, get your immune system up to full speed because you're gonna, I don't know, man. I would freak out if I had to go and just even walk into a hospital these days. I would, man. I'm kind of a germaphobe. Send me my tax. Yeah, that's right. You got till. Yeah, you don't need to send me if you're gonna send me the money to pay my taxes, you still got 3 more months. Yeah. Noreen wants a PM live stream. All right, there's 1 vote. Well, I don't think I've done an evening live stream this month, have I? So maybe I will. I'll do 7 o'clock tonight. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Stay healthy, folks. All right, folks. Thank you so much for being here, Sunny Girl. I really do appreciate it. Everybody, thanks for being here. Another Saturday. SaturDAVE is in the can. So you all have a wonderful day. Okay, I may do it. Let me see how I feel at 7 o'clock tonight, and then we can get done before Sven Gooley comes on. Yeah, that's a good read. If I start at 7, I'll end by 8 because we have to go watch Sven Gooley. So, yeah. Anyway, all right, folks. Yeah, all right, I'll do it. I'll do a 7 o'clock tonight, okay? 7 o'clock Eastern time, 4 Pacific, right here on the Camo Dave channel. We'll do a quick live stream, just say hi to everybody. This is the one time of the month we'll do that, all right? What else do I have to do? I know. What else do I have to do? I have YouTube TV. I've been watching Jeopardy. I don't get to watch Jeopardy every night, so I watch the DVR of it. So, yeah. Canceled all my appointments, and I'm not going near the medical center. Good. You don't listen, Davey, whatever. Was that RV Davey? Davey. Grown men calling themselves Davey. Oh, man. All right, folks. I'll see you later. Call me. I lost your number. 5714. Oh, is that me? 571-419-0463 is the hotline number. I will write that down. I love getting your calls. I've been busy returning calls. 419-0463. Call me at that number. I will probably not answer it, but, leave me a text. Leave me a message, whatever, voicemail. I try to check it every day now, and I really enjoy calling. I've got a whole bunch of cool people that I love to chat with while I'm out hiking around. So anyway, that's the hotline. All right, folks, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. You all have a safe and sane Saturday. I'll see you at 7 o'clock tonight. Vlog ET, that is. Vlog under